Hello, year six. I hope all of you are doing so well. And in today's lesson, we're going to discuss something that is very easy and all of you took before many times. So today's lesson is even, odd, and prime numbers. All right, what are even numbers? I'm sure that most of you remember this. We're just revisiting it as we agreed before that we're going to revisit many concepts that you took in years 2, 3, 4, and 5 in year 6. Even numbers are numbers that end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So any number in the world that ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 is called an even number. We have here some examples like 296. Yeah, it ends with a 6. It is an even number. 492 ends with a 2. It is an even number. 350 ends with a 0. It is an even number. And 538 ends with an 8. So it is an even number. All right, moving on to the next one, which is odd numbers. Odd numbers are numbers that end with 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. The rest of the digits. So any number in the world that ends with 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 is an odd number. So I don't want you to care about all what the number starts with. It's just about only about, oh, sorry. It's only about, oh, let's go back. Um, the last digit of the number. So here, 295. Someone might say, oh, Mr. 2 is an even number. Well, but we agreed it ends in what? 5. 5 is an odd number. So I don't care about the first digit. I don't care about the second digit either. All what I care about is the last digit to determine whether this is an odd or an even number. Here, 5 ends with 5, it's an odd number. Ends with 3, it's an odd number. Ends with 1, it's an odd number. Ends with 9, it is an odd number. Even if I write a number like this, look at this. If I say 2,468,000, 407. Oh, look at this. The 2 is even. 4, 6, 8, all of them are even. 4 is even. 0 is even. 7, the last digit that we have here is odd, so the whole number is an odd number. This is all what we care about, the last digit. All right, so this is all about the even and odd numbers. Of course, guys, you need to study this. If you already forgot it, you need always to study it to just remember it whenever you need it. Here, the last thing that we have here, which is a prime number. What is a prime number? You took this in year 5 and in year 4 as well. In case you forgot it, a prime number is a number that has only one and itself as factors. Oh, Mr. Factors, I completely forgot this word. What is the meaning of factors? The factors of 18, for example, are, it means what are the numbers that if you multiply by each other, if you multiply, this is not cross, it's multiplication, okay? So what are the numbers that if you multiply by each other will give you 18? This is the meaning of factors. The numbers that if you multiply by each other gives you or give you 18. Here we have 1, okay, multiplied by 18. 1 and 18 are factors of 18. So 1 is a factor of 18. 18, of course, is another factor of 18. What else? Is there anything else? Look at this. I said prime. A prime number is a number that has only one and itself as factors. So here, 1 and 18, are these two the only two factors of 18? If yes, so it is a prime number, but unfortunately, there are other numbers that you can multiply to give you 18. And this one here just depends on you, how well you know your times tables. So if you know your times tables very well, then you know that 2 multiplied by 9. So 2, comma, 9. So here we have other two factors. So we have 1 and 18, we have 2 and 9, we also have 3 and 6. I don't need to list them all to know if 18 is prime or composite. This is the opposite of prime. Once you know that, all right, 18, oh, 18 is an even number, mister. It's 2 and something, 2 multiplied by something. Oh, so it's not prime. If it's not only 1 and that number, like here, 1 and 18 only, no, we have other factors, then it is a composite number. It is not a prime number. Okay, so this is what's written here in red. 18 is not a prime number, it is composite. All right, let's have a look at another example that might make it simpler to those who do not remember this lesson very well. The factors of 6 are, it means what are all the numbers that if you multiply by each other are going to give you 6. The factors of 6 are, oh, mister, the first thing, of course, 1 and 6. And we also have 2 and 3. Okay, because it's not only 1 and 6, so 6 is not a prime number. It is a composite number. All right, mister, we need some examples of prime numbers. Okay, let's change this here. The factors of, let's say, for example, 3. What are the factors of 3? There is nothing else. There is nothing else that can make 3. Multiply them by each other. It's only 1 times 3. Very smart boy or girl might just say to me, oh, mister, what about 1.5 multiplied by 2? All right, now we're not talking about decimals or fractions. We're talking only about whole numbers. Whole numbers that you multiply by each other give you 3. No, mister, it's only 1 and 3. Then 3 is a prime number. Okay, I hope that now we get it. What about 2? What are the factors of 2? Oh, mister, the factors of 2 are only 1 and 2. There is nothing else that if you multiply by each other are going to give you 2. It's only 1 and 2. All right, so then 2 is a prime number. What else is there? All right, you're going to find that 2, 3, we agree 2 and 3 are prime numbers. You're going to find that also 5 is a prime number because it's only 5 multiplied by 1. You're going to find that 7 is also a prime number. Only 1 times 7. You're never going to find any other two numbers that you multiply by each other to give you 7. Is 9 a prime number? Oh, 9. What are the factors of 9? Let's see. Factors of 9 are, well, the factors of 9, 1 and 9. Is that it? No. 3 multiplied by 3 give us 9. So 3 and 3, but we write them only once. So that's it. It's 1, 9, and 3. Oh, the factors of 9 only 1 and 9? No, mister. So 9 is composite, which means it's not. Okay, so let's continue the list here. You're going to find that 11 is only 1 and 11. You're going to find that 13 is only 1 and 13. And you're going to find 17 is only 1 and 17. 19 is only 1 and 19. You're never going to find any other two numbers that you multiply to give you a 19. Will never happen. All right, we're going to stop here because the list doesn't end here, okay? But we're going to stop here for now. But there are very important questions here that we need to answer. Two very important questions. The first question is, what is the only even prime number? If you noticed, everyone, all the even numbers are divisible by 2. So for example, if I say to you, let's say, for example, 86. 86. 86 is an even number. it cannot be prime. Why? Because if I say 86 is going to be 1 and 86, and always 2 is there. Why? It is an even number. Even number, it's always 2 multiplied by something else. And here, or in this case, it's going to be 2 and 43. I don't care for now about knowing 2 multiplied by what. All what I care about is that you know that 86 has a 2 in it, in the factors, I mean. One of the factors of 86 is 2. Any even number in the world, like this, for example, it's 1 of 44. There are other factors, but I'm sure it's an even number, mister. It's an even number. 2 is one of the factors. 2 and 22. 2 multiplied by 22 is 44. So all even numbers are composite, which means not prime. All the even numbers except one even number which is not composite. Here is what the question is asking us about. The question is asking you, what is the only even prime number? And the answer is 2 itself. 2 is the only even number which is prime. Know this, guys. I hope that you understand it. Of course, we're still going to discuss this in class. All right. Is 1 a prime number? This is another question. Well, we agreed the prime number is a number that has only 1 and itself. What about the factors of 1 as factors? What are the factors of 1? The factors of 1, you're going to find that it's only 1 multiplied by 1, but we cannot write it twice. We cannot write on 1. We write it only once. If it has only one factor, like here, then it's not prime. So 1, sorry, is not a prime number. Okay, guys? 1 is not a prime number. Know this very well, please, because this question comes a lot in the tests. 1 is not a prime number, and the only even number, the only even prime number is 2. Okay. Now we're going to move to the next page, which says here some facts about even and odd numbers. If I add an even number to another even number, what is going to happen? What's the result going to be? What's the sum going to be? The sum of an even number plus another even number. Oh, let's try here, for example, 4 plus 6. What is it going to give us? It's going to give us 10. Is 10 an even or odd number? It's an even number. So even plus even is always even. Okay? Let's try here another thing. Even minus even. If I put here, for example, 6, and I want to minus from it another even number, let's say 2. What's the answer going to be? 4. Well, then 4 is an even number. Then even minus even is always even. The thing here, it says odd plus even is what? Let's try this. Guys, you can always pause the video, think about the answer, come back. The answer is correct or not. Now pause, come back after you get the answer. Odd plus even, plus even. I'm gonna think here, odd, any odd number in the world. Guys, the 4 and the 6 here that I put, and the 6 and the 2 that I put is any even number. All right, so here, any odd number that comes to your mind, try to make it easy, not to waste time. So I choose here, for example, 3 plus any even number. I'm going to choose 4. The answer is going to be 7. So any odd number plus even number is going to give you odd, because 7 here is odd. All right, in the other example here, if I have even minus odd, even, any even number that comes to your mind, well, pause the video, try to find the answer, then come to check. Even, I'm going to choose here 10. And odd, I'm going to choose here, let's say, for example, 5. 10 minus 5 is going to give you a 5. which is even minus odd is odd. All right, Mr. Checkpoint test. If it happens that you take the checkpoint test, inshallah, you're gonna find that you have only less than a minute to answer each question. How can we know, Mr.? Very quickly, without wasting time. There is a very smart and easy trick that will help you know this very fast and memorize it very fast. If the two numbers or the two things that you're adding are like each other, the answer is always going to be even. Oh, what, mister? If they are like each other, the answer is going to be even. For example, even plus even is going to be even. What about odd? Let's put this here and then we're going to erase it. Odd minus odd is going to be even. As long as they are like each other, odd and odd is even. Even minus even, we've done it here, is even. What about odd plus even? Oh, they're not the same. The answer is going to be odd. What about odd plus odd? They are the same, so it's going to be even. Same is going to give you even. Different is going to give you odd. You understand this here with examples. If you want to know it very fast, not to waste time at all during the test, here is the trick. They are the same, like odd minus odd, then the answer is going to be even. Like even minus even, the answer is going to be even. Like even plus even, the answer is going to be even. If they are different, like odd and even, or even minus odd, or odd minus even, the answer is going to be odd, always. You can try this as many times as you can. This rule and this trick will always work. Okay, mister, what about the last question here? Let's do it together. Here, odd plus even, they're different, mister, without trying any examples. Odd plus even, they're different, is going to be odd. Okay. What about odd? Sorry, excuse my terrible handwriting. All right, well, odd plus even is going to be odd. They're different. All right, now what about odd minus odd? Odd minus odd, they are the same, mister. So the answer is going to be even. The answer is definitely going to be even. Mister, can we try this with an example to see if your trick really works or not? No problem at all. Here, odd, I'm going to choose, you can choose your own numbers, just whatever you want to choose. I'm going to choose 1 here. And for the even number here, I'm going to choose, let's say 4. And then here for the odd number, I'm going to choose, let's say 3. What's 1 plus 4? 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. Look, it's even. Okay? So instead of wasting your time in adding and subtracting during the test, you should know quickly odd plus even, they're different, the answer is going to be odd. Then the odd minus odd, they are the same, the answer is going to be even. That's it. Okay, everyone? All right. Now, Maya thinks that, here's a question. Maya thinks that adding 3 odd numbers can give her 28. Oh, can Maya be right? Explain. Oh, 1 second, mister. I'm not gonna keep trying 3 odd numbers or all the 3 odd numbers that I can think of to check if there are 3 odd numbers that can give me 28 or not. No, 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 no. You're not gonna have this flexibility with the checkpoint at all. That you keep trying and trying. No, she said here, or the question says here, Maya thinks that adding 3 odd numbers, odd plus odd plus odd, can give her 28. Can she be right? Let's try this. What is odd plus odd? It's going to give us what? It's going to give you even. They are the same. Gonna give you even. All right, then what is even plus odd? Even plus odd. They are different. The answer must be odd. There is no way to get an even answer. The answer must be odd. So 28, it is impossible. So my answer here would be, one second, let's erase this. My answer to this question would be, no, Maya is wrong, because adding 3 odd numbers will give you an even answer. Oh, sorry. We said an odd answer. Odd plus odd is even. Even plus odd is going to be odd. So adding 3 odd numbers is going to give you an odd answer. 28 is even, so it is not correct. So so it cannot be possible. That's it. Of course, the words that you choose are totally up to you, but it should include that adding 3 odd numbers will give us an odd answer, and 28 is not odd, so Maya is wrong. I hope that you guys understand this. All right, the last question here, use the Carroll diagram below to put each of the following numbers in the correct place. 25 is 25. Here we have even, odd, prime, composite. So this place here, this is what the Carroll diagram means. This place here is only for prime and even. So a number that is prime and even, okay? This is what this place is for. This place is for a number that is not prime or composite and even. This place is for a number that is prime and odd. This number that is for a number that is not prime or composite and odd. Of course, guys, you must study very well even and odd numbers, all the information that is in the beginning of the video. You must study them, repeat them once, twice, 3 times until you're sure that you mastered them, and then you're going to be able to, you're definitely going to be able to identify the even, the odd, and the prime numbers and the composite numbers as well. So here, 25, is 25 odd or even? Well, 25, of course it is odd. Very good. Good. Is 25 prime or composite? Is it only 1 times 25 that give you 25, or there are other things? Oh, mister, there's 5 times 5. It's not prime at all. If I put it here, it's going to be wrong. 25 is odd and composite. What about 17? Is it even or odd? 17 is not even, mister. It is odd. All right, where am I going to put it? Am I going to put it, is it prime? Oh, 17 is only 1 times 17, mister. You're never going to find any other whole numbers that when you multiply to will give you 17. So 17 is odd and prime. What about 36? 36 is even, mister. But is it prime? Oh, no way. There are many numbers that if you multiply will give you 36. 1 36, 2 18, 3 and 12, 4 times 9, 6 times 6. Many numbers that if you multiply by each other will give you 36. So it's definitely, mister, not prime. It is composite. Oh, so what is the only, we were just talking about this a few minutes ago, the only even number which is prime is 2. The only even prime number in the world is 2. Thank you so much, year 6, for watching this. Please watch the video once, twice, as many times as you can. If you're not sure whether you mastered everything that is in the video or not, if you're not sure, please watch it many times. Thank you so much, year 6, and See you tomorrow.